In this video, we are going to be building a hover effect on your profile. So basically, when you hover on your profile, it should give the different options to contact you like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And when you hover on each of these options, these icons should basically spin and also change the color, indicating what is the option that you want to select, right? So yeah, let's get started. I've included the basic skeleton of HTML, right? And I have also linked the CSS file here, socialhover.css, and I also have included the script tag to use the font awesome icons. Alright, so first we'll create a div, a container div, okay, and inside the container div we will create another div which is basically your social div, right? So I'm going to give it a class social, and inside this I'm going to have this I tag, right? This I tag is basically the font awesome icon that I want to use. So this is Facebook in this case. Okay, let me go ahead and reload this. Yeah, so you have this Facebook icon here. I'm just going to go ahead and copy these. I'm going to be using 5 such icons. Okay, so okay, and the second icon that I'll use is, let's say, Instagram. Okay, so we have Instagram there, and we have Twitter. Alright, so we have GitHub apart from this, and lastly we will use Telegram. So Telegram. Alright, so we have all our 5 icons in place now. Let's go ahead and write some CSS. First thing I want to do is I want all these icons to come at the center of the screen here, right? So to my body, let me give a display of flex, justify content center, right, and align items center. Okay, so again this is not taking the full height, so I'll also have to give it a height of 100 view height, so basically the entire height. Okay, so now this is coming to the center. Now let's go ahead and style our main container. The main container is basically going to create our profile, so the profile picture is going to come here. So let me give it a width of 110 pixel, also a height of 110 pixel. The second thing I want to do is, it's not visible right now, so I'm going to add a background of some color, right? It's not important, we are going to remove it at the end because we don't want it later. Also we want it to be a circle, so I'm going to give a border radius of 50%. Basically giving it 50% makes it circular, right? Okay. The next thing I want to do is, to my social div, my social div is basically going to contain these icons here, and I want that also to be circular. So if you see the final result, these icons actually fall in a div which is circular, right? So which is nothing but the social div. So to my social div I'm going to give a width of, let's say, 50 pixel, a height of 50 pixel, and also it should be circular, right? So let me also give it a background because it's not visible right now. So for now let's give a background of okay, green yellow, right? So these divs are now visible, and we also want it to be circular, so again I'm going to give it a border radius of 50%. Okay, but then you see that these icons are not actually coming at the center of this, so we also need to align these icons to the center of this div, right? So to my social I am going to say display display property flex, right, and justify content center, as well as align items center. So this should basically center the entire content vertically and horizontally. Okay, fine, so we have this right here. The next thing we want to do is, we want all this to sit on top of each other, so it should look like there's only one div. It's only when we hover on it that it comes out, right? So everything should fall into one place. So I'm going to give this a position of absolute. Okay, yeah, so now everything is coming on top of each other, but then we want this to be aligned at the center of this particular div, right? So that means to the main container also everything should be center aligned. So I'm going to copy this to center align it. So let me copy it here. Okay, so basically now everything is center aligned. So now we can see that this social div is basically coming on top of the main container. We don't want that to happen. We want this to hide behind it, and only when we hover on it, it should actually appear on top. So I'm going to give this social div a z index of -1 so that it goes behind this, right? And the second thing, I'm going to include the profile picture here inside this div. So let me go to the HTML and include the image. I have an image called profile here which I've included, right? But this is actually taking the full width and height. So in order to remove that, I'll have to give some styling to my image. So image, let me give it a max width of 100% and also a max height of 100%. This should basically adapt to the container. Yeah, so it did. But then we see this extra space. This is because we have given a padding of 50 pixel to our main container, and we also want it to be rounded. So I'm going to give a border radius of 50%. Okay, and now we can go ahead and remove the background because we don't need it anymore. So the next thing, we are going to animate this image here. When we hover on the container width and height should basically increase, right? So basically to my main container, I'm going to add on hover, right? The width and height should increase. So the width was 110 pixel, I'll make it 140 pixel. On hover it should be 140 pixel, and also the height should be 140 pixel, right? So let's check that out. Yeah, it's basically increasing, right, when we hover on it, but then there's no smooth transition on it. So now we'll go ahead and add the transition. So we want to add transition to the container, right? And when do we want it? Basically on both the height and width. When you want it on all the properties, right, you don't have to explicitly specify height or width, but what is compulsory is the timing. You need to give for how long the transition should occur, otherwise it won't work. So let's say for 0.5 seconds you have to give it to the container because we want the transition on the container. Okay, now we can see that it's smoothly increasing, right, on hover. So we are done with the transition on this image. The next thing we are going to work on is we want those icons to pop up, right? So to my container, when I hover on the container, right, to the social div, I want to give some styling when I hover on the main container, and that styling is basically transform and translate y minus 120 pixel. What this is going to do is you're basically saying that when you hover on the container, right, to your social icon, so actually there are many of these, so I'm going to give it to the first child. We have 5 such icons, right? So to the first child, let's do this. We want to basically transform it along the y-axis, and okay, let's actually see it. So when we hover on it, it's basically getting translated to minus 120 pixels, right? So from its original position, minus 120 pixel. It's negative in this direction, positive downwards. Okay. So we are able to achieve this. Similarly, we have to do it for all other icons, right? So let me just copy this. And there's one more thing that I want you guys to notice is the rotate function. So the height is going to be same for all the icons when we hover on them, but they need to be at different angles, right? They were in a circular fashion. So I can give a rotate of, let's say, minus 60 degrees. So yeah, it's basically getting rotated at minus 60, right? Here it was 0 and here it's minus 60, and this side it will be plus 60. Okay, so I need to do this for all my icons, right? So to the second child, we want to give it a rotate of 30, right? Translate y will remain the same. Let's see how this looks, right? So now it's coming in the circular fashion. So we just need to keep repeating this for all the icons. So for the third child, right? We want it to rotate by 0 degrees. So either we can include it or we don't have to include this, since by default it's 0, and at 4 we'll rotate it by 30, and similarly at 5 we'll rotate it by 60, right? So this should basically form a sort of a segment, because we started from minus 60 to plus 60 degrees, right? So these are all translated on the same height, which is 120 pixel, minus 120 pixel, but each of them are at a different angle, right? Considering this is the origin, they are at different angles. All right. So when we hover on it, there is no transition for these that is occurring. So we also need to add transitions so that they occur in a very smooth way, right? So the transition that we want to add right now is basically to this social class, right? So let me go ahead and say, when I hover on my container, right? So when I hover on my container, I want to give my social div some transition. So transition for 0.5 seconds. Okay, now let's see how it looks. So yeah, we can see that the transition has come, and we had to do it on social because that is what we wanted, that is where we have given the transform property, right? And we don't have to explicitly mention what we want the transition on, because there's only one property which is transform, but what is compulsory is the timing function. So we need to give a time duration for how long the transition should occur, otherwise it won't work, right? But the next thing, if you notice in the final result, and let me also do one thing, let me remove this green color for now, and when we hover on it, let me actually give it a box shadow. So let me give it a box shadow of 0, 0, 20 pixel, and let me give it a sort of purple color, so RGBA, and we can give it 214, 122, 214 with an opacity of 0.7. Okay, so yeah, we can see the sort of box shadow there. So let me go ahead and remove this color, we don't need it anymore. Okay, so yeah, it's looking very similar to what we wanted to achieve, but we are missing one thing, which is when we hover on it, the icons don't come all at once, but they come one by one, right? So the transition still occurs, but they sort of have a delay in the time that they all appear, right? So what we can do for that is, for every child, right, for every social div, we can add a delay, right? So we name it transition delay of 0.1 second to the second child. The first one can appear as and when we hover on it, but for the second child, I'm adding a transition of 0.1 second. Let me copy this and add a transition of 0.2 seconds here. Similarly, 0.3 seconds for the fourth child, and finally for the fifth child we can add a transition delay for 4 seconds, sorry, 0.4 seconds. So now when we hover on it, we can see that it's sort of coming one by one. So the next thing is, when we hover on this image, these icons should basically rotate when I hover on each of these divs, right? And they should also change the color based on what div I hover on. So basically my social div, when I hover on it, right, to my I tag which contains the icon, I want to basically transform it and give it a rotate function by 360 degrees, right? So 360 degree rotation, but this is not going to work unless I give the transition property like we spoke about before. So to my I tag, I'm going to give transition, right? So transition should occur for 0.5 seconds, right? So this should actually work now. Let's hover on it and see. So yeah, the icon is basically spinning, and we also need to change the color. On hover, I'm going to give it a color of the same purple color. So let me copy this one. Yeah, so let's check this now. So now if I hover on each of this, yeah, the color is also changing, right? And we can also give the same box shadow that we have given for this div to our main profile picture. So basically I'm going to copy this box shadow and also put it for the image, right? So now this image also has that effect. And yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more such videos. I also have an Instagram account where I post tips on front end that you can follow. You can find the link in the description box below.